Y'all, we have our commander banned and restricted announcement today, and it's pretty interesting. They took it pretty light. The only changes to the format is that Biorhythm is unbanned and that Lutri the Spell Chaser is unbanned, but still banned as a companion. They didn't ban anything this time around, which I'm generally a fan of. I like it being a pretty open and full of stuff format, especially with the game changers list, and you control what you play against a bit. But the only changes they made with that, Biorhythm is a gigantic 8 mana card that when it's played, each player's life total becomes equal to the number of creatures he or she controls, which I think is a totally fine effect. It's even less powerful than, say, Worldfire, all sorts of cards that have big game-ending effects like that. So I don't think Biorhythm is too strong either. I think it's a great game changer. It can kill you instantly if you have no creatures, but then again, the Crackle with power can often kill you instantly if you have 8 mana. So solid unbanning. I think it'll see a bit of play, but nothing too crazy. Lutri, also not too powerful, just too powerful if you get the free extra card, right? Because all the other companions have some sort of deck building restriction that actually requires you to build around it, like Lurrus needing you to have all CMC 2 or less, Gigantha requiring you to have colored pips, etc. But Lutri's deck building restriction is just the commander deck building restriction. So there's actually no restriction on him. So I think it makes total sense to keep him out of the companion slot. The other interesting thing they did is they made Farewell a game changer. Farewell is an extremely powerful card, an extremely game warping card, so I think it makes a lot of sense to have it as a game changer. But that was the only other change. They talked about a few other cards. They said that Sundering Titan and Iona, Shield of Emeria, were on their watch list. They said Iona's unlikely due to the fact that she can shut down certain decks. They confirmed that they're not letting Griselbrand back in, which was pretty funny. But yeah, really interesting all around. I'm surprised they didn't ban anything. They said that both Thoracle and Ristic were on their watch list, but that the community response had not been nearly strong enough to indicate they needed a ban, which I find really interesting because it feels like there's a lot of people being very vocal about wanting Thoracle and Ristic banned, but apparently perhaps they're just a vocal minority. So really interesting to see that. I don't mind at all. I don't mind a pretty chill banning unbanning announcement. You may now play your gigantic 8 mana green sorcery if you want to play Biorhythm. So get out there, have some fun, slap down gigantic 8 mana sorceries, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.